Hi then, welcome to my channel. As promised, I'm just going to do a follow-up review about the Jet guitar I bought. Now this one here, what you can see here, is a beautiful guitar. As you can see, it's the JJ350 in green. You can see the back, it's got staggered pole pieces at the back where the ferrules are. Yeah. Just a quick outline of what the guitar, just to get the geeky stuff straight out of the way, but I'll leave a link in the description below so you can see the actual specs. But it's just a brief one. This is not a deep dive, this is just for example, see how I feel about it since I bought it. It's a Jet JJ350. The machine heads are chromed. It's got a Canadian roasted maple neck. It's a modern C shape. Roasted maple, okay, neck, rosewood fingerboard. The radius is 9.5, yeah. The nut width is 1.65, yeah, and it's got a double action truss rod. The string length is a 25.5, yeah. It's got 22 frets and the body is basswood, okay. So basswood is tended to use, a lot of companies like Sir uses it, etc., because of its resonant and sort of lightness and the quality it feels, okay. The pickups, humbuckers, they're Jet's own specification, and it's got nickel covers on them, yeah, and it's got a three-way switch. It's got one tone, one volley control. So it's quite a simple guitar. What I liked about it is the colour, and you can see it's got the binding, the white binding on it. It's obviously contrasting with the torque shell pickguard on it. It's a very attractive looking guitar. I can see the back plate's got a Jet on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's slightly different to the actual 400 because it's all carved and all that. This is like traditionally offset like a Jazzmaster, similar to that. Okay. It's a beautiful guitar. It plays, compared to the 400, it's a different feel. For people who like kind of Les Paul type guitars, they'll feel at home with this. Equally as people like Strats. The neck is sublime. It's very, very similar to the actual 400 series, which I bought. But it's got a nice, apart from the looks, one of the standout features for me is these fabulous necks on these guitars. They are sublime. The neck in itself is worth the purchase of the guitar alone, yeah. The tuners is exactly the same as the JS400 Jet. Exactly the same, but these seems better. I don't know why, but they seem better. Yeah, they hold tune better. So I had it for about a couple of days now, and it hasn't got out of tune. Very, very minimal got out of tune. So it's a lovely guitar. It's just to give you a basic, without any effects. I'm not using any effects, so I'm using just my Fender Blues Junior amp on there. Okay, so I'm not using any effects. You're just hearing the raw, natural kind of tonal qualities of this guitar. Yes, the Fender has got a very, very minimal reverb on it, about 2, I think. Let's have a look. It's got 2. Just have a look at the settings on there. It's on, I think the reverb's on 2 or something like that. You know, because without no reverb, it just feels horrible. Yeah, so that's the guitar. Just to give you an outline of the actual. This is the neck pickup. See, what I like about these guitars is resonant, but it sustains is fantastic. Goes on for days, yeah. This is the middle pickup. Middle position, that's the actual neck and the bridge. And the bridge. And I said before, I don't know what potentiometers these guys are using, but they are so progressive. It's almost like a top quality CTS pot. I don't know what to use them, but I'll give you an example. This is that on the neck position, and this is the actual volume turned completely off. And just bring it in gradually. It's got a fantastic taper on it. Isn't that fantastic? Okay, exactly the same with the actual tone. Absolutely sublime, very good. So I'm just going to kind of give you an idea of through a backing track, so you can see how it sounds in a mix, okay, without no effects whatsoever, yeah, and then you sort of decide what you think about it. This is on the neck. Yeah, that's just a raw. Just I wanted to just. It's one of those kind of guitars. It kind of makes you want to do rhythm and crazy things on it. Okay, it's it feels really lovely. I mean, it's just the honeymoon period. I feel the same when I bought it from the shop. Yeah, it feels completely different to that in terms. It's got a different feel. It's a different type of guitar, but equally, it feels. I think it feels more expensive than that. But that feels like a premium Strat type guitar. But this is something else. Like I said, this is my first kind of introduction to the offset guitars. So much so, I want to get like a jazz copy with the tremolo arm as well, you know. That's a little hint what's coming probably on Monday. Okay, right. But thank you very much indeed. I intend to, for example, have time. My plan is to set them both up, change the strings on that one, yeah, and also change the strings on this, and probably sort of coat the strings with Monty, sort of fretboard conditioner. There's not a lot doing to this because the setup on this is perfect. Somebody asked me in the comments last time on that guitar what sort of strings I use. I tend to use D'Addario's, Roto sounds, not really fussy. And the sort of heights, what I tend to do, the heights of the Strat type guitars is normally higher than a higher action, for example, than say like the kind of Les Paul humbucker type guitars. I tend to have sort of 1.5 millimeters on the first string, yeah, and about just over 2 on the bottom E, so it's slightly higher on the E, slightly lower on the kind of high E string. It's not an exact science. Sometimes I literally lower the action on my guitars till they buzz, and I slowly, gradually bring them up, yeah, and try, for example, make sure it doesn't fret out, that kind of thing. So it's not an exact science to me. I almost try to almost close my eyes, because if I focus on the actual the technical things, it's got to be exactly 1.6 millimeters on the first and 2.5. I get caught up in that. I kind of tend to go with my feeling. Does it feel right? Is it choking out? Does the string ring out? Basically it's almost like trial and error with me, and every guitar has got a different kind of feel to it. So I tend to set it up towards how the guitar feels and how I feel towards it. So I know it sounds a bit confusing, but with me, it's all with feel and touch and stuff like that. That's how I basically kind of set up my guitar in terms of height and stuff like that. I hope that answers your question. Okay, good. So as I said, it's just a quick video. The next one is going to be I'll give more time to bond with it, just to get over the honeymoon period of these guitars, to see how I feel about them later on down the line. Okay, but that's all for now. Okay, if you like what you see, consider subscribing. It doesn't cost you a penny, and I look forward to my next video coming up. All the best, and also thank you much again, Alicia. Much obliged. Thank you. Bye for now.